And welcome back. Let's quickly go over that weather forecast. I hate to say it, but I do love to say it. We're going to see snow tonight, y'all. On the square, you got to be there. It's about 43, 44 degrees out there. It's a clear morning. It's a cool morning. Grab your jacket. Not going to warm up a whole lot. 50 for that high today. Full sunshine, though, but it's that low of 31. So bundle up for the Christmas parade tonight, and we'll see you at the Christmas tree lighting at 4:30 across from Bill Matthews' office right there on the square by the tree in front or on the east side of the courthouse. The rest of the week, 5 days rain-free, so enjoy that. Temperatures not too bad for those highs. It's those lows. Just stay warm. Bring those pets in if you can. And that's really about it. Now it's all about Chris Seibert.
Chris, is this a picture of your grandmother in this?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
1944?
my mom's mother, who I actually never met. She passed away, killed in a car wreck in 1970.
Aww.
But she was in the Women's Air Corps, which is pretty rare. I was telling Gloria back then.
How beautiful
World War
she is.
II. Yeah, thank you. She's that's a pretty interesting fact. And my mother has some letters from her and stories about her that were pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Aww.
And there's your grandfather and your dad and everybody. Now, you were in, what were you? What?
Air Force.
Air Force. And then you walked on to the University of Alabama with Coach Stallings.
I did.
Now,
funny
we got to
that.
clear this. Yeah, Mark Yarborough was up here yesterday talking about Coach Stallings is doing a robocall for you.
Yes. Yes.
And
it was interesting.
It's been interesting.
Yeah.
He, you know, Coach Stallings, a great guy, class guy. He's 80. And I had to get him the instructions on how to do this call. It hadn't gone out yet, so I guess I'm letting the cat out of the bag. But he said, I said, can I email them to you? And he said, no. I said, Ruth Ann has a computer, but I don't deal with that. And I said, okay. I said, well, he said, fax it to me. So I did, and we've gotten it done. It's been. He's not the most patient guy. He did. He's got. Coach Stallings has an active cattle farm, and when I talked to him 2 days ago, he said, I got 13 calves on the ground. We got 10 inches of rain. So he's out, 80 years old, still humping.
We were on the way to the beach last week. We were listening to Jocks or somebody. I think he was on live. He sounds so much like Bear Bryant.
Exactly.
I mean, just
and has for 30 years.
I mean,
that's the crazy thing.
Sounds kind of just like him, you know. But all right, that aside, probably be a low turnout coming up Tuesday. Y'all, the only thing on the ballot. You're replacing the legendary Dan Williams down there. Why is it you want this job? I've asked you that before, and I still can't, you know.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm vested in this community. I care about this area, and I've got 2 young kids, and you know, I've been on the council. Felt like I've been able to make an impact there, and this is a very, very important role in Montgomery. It's the only seat we have that lives in Limestone County in Athens. So I want it.
Voice.
Oh yeah, and I think we need a voice and a good voice, and I feel like I can do that.
All right, what do you got planned between, I'm sure you're in the Christmas parade tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You already got the kids lined up to be marching. What have you got planned for the weekend and leading into Tuesday?
Well, we're obviously doing this show. It has a great audience in Limestone County this morning. And then we'll be doing some door-to-door today and the parade tonight. And then primarily I'll have some more mail that hits in people's mailboxes and just knocking on doors up until that day, reminding people to go vote, because I really think, you know, like you said, turnout's key, and just reminding the people that you know are in your corner to go vote.
What are some of the questions people are asking you when you're out meeting them and talking with them?
You know, what are you going to do if you get it? And you know, I've focused primarily on my record with job growth here on the council. We've created about 5,000 jobs and talked about being fiscally conservative and being able to balance a budget like we've done. And those are the things that, you know, that really they've asked about. And I've had some stuff said about me, so I've been asked about that as well.
That's my next question. Is it hard to stay silent? Knowing most all this stuff is basically crap.
When you get something in the mail saying, oh, Chris Seibert, you know that guy, he just wants to raise your taxes.
Yeah,
I mean that is the #1 thing, and I see comments on Facebook saying, well, my mind's made up, I don't want to raise taxes. That's not true.
You're not retaliating in the situation.
Well, I've tried to, you know, what I've done is address it a lot of one-on-ones, and you know, we have a pretty good idea of who we feel like will make it to the polls, and I've been going to their houses and trying to talk to them one-on-one. No, I took a very strong stance on I'm not going to campaign negative. I'm going to talk about me and what I bring to the table. And, you know, what I've heard from the community in talking to people about it is, #1, they don't respect it, and they don't think it's professional. #2, most people feel like most of it's not true. and that it's kind of a sign of desperation. And so I don't.
But do most people realize that your opponent's campaign is solely based on one company giving him over $80,000?
I don't know. It's public information. So I don't know.
Most people know that?
I don't think most people check.
Who wants to elect a guy who one company is giving you all this money? Who do you think you're going to represent when you get down there?
It's definitely
their sole best interest.
Definitely can be a challenge when 90% of your money comes from one source to be unbiased.
I just want to make sure people know that. Anything else we need to know about Chris Seibert that we don't already know?
No, I think, as I've said, take a look at my flyers. I've certainly tried to put as much about me out there that I can. I'll have stuff in the newspaper and, do your research. Check on Facebook, check online, and take a look at both of our platforms and make an informed decision. If
someone's watching this morning and they have serious questions and they want to talk to you about something, can they reach you?
Sure. Yeah, you can call me at home, 233-7602. I've had a lot of people call me. I've been making phone calls.